Vertical asymptotes will have infinite limits, meaning as x approaches a finite number, the limit of the function will approach infinity. It could be either positive infinity or negative infinity. Let's take a look at how we can find a vertical asymptote of a function. Here we have f of x equals 1 over x minus 2, and if you've seen my other video of horizontal asymptotes, if you take the limit as x approaches positive infinity, the function's approaching 0, hence our horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. That's already set up for us, which is important. So if we're going to try to find a vertical asymptote, this function here is undefined when x equals 2. So we want to take a limit as x approaches 2 to see what's happening there. To find the limit as x approaches 2, we need to take the one-sided limits. Let's start by taking the limit as x approaches 2 from the left of the function 1 over x minus 2. Now a number just to the left of 2, let's think of that as 1.9. Now 1.9 minus 2 will be close to negative 0.1. So we're approaching 0 as the 0.1 gets closer and closer to 0. The denominator gets closer to 0, but in a negative direction. So 1 divided by 0 will be approaching infinity, but in a negative direction. So here we have x approaching 2. So as x approaches 2 from the left, as our limit suggested, our function should be approaching negative infinity because of that negative direction. Let's try to approach the limit as x approaches 2 from the right, since we need to do both of the one-sided limits of the function 1 over x minus 2. So x is approaching 2 from the right. Let's say a number is close to 2 from the right, such as 2.1. 2.1 minus 2 is positive 0.1. Now as x gets closer and closer to 2, that positive 0.1 difference will be approaching 0, but in a positive direction. 1 divided by a number approaching 0 in a positive direction is approaching positive infinity. So as x approaches 2 from the right, this function should approach positive infinity. Those function values, those y values, are approaching positive infinity. So this is what creates a vertical asymptote, and those are the directions that the function are approaching. So we see here that we have a vertical asymptote with the equation of the vertical line being x equals 2. What you want to do is be careful of taking the limit from each direction. You need the one-sided limit from the left and from the right, and you need to interpret which way that the function is heading, whether it's from a positive direction or a negative direction.